What it is, what it do with the whoop whoop, good people. Welcome back to another episode on Uncomfortable Conversations podcast. It is me, it is her, it is she, it is I, Miss Tamika Renee Bly. Listen, I hope everybody is in good spirits wherever you are in this amazing world that we live in. And I hope that wherever you are, today, this week, this month, this year, you don't let anybody aggravate your spirit, okay? If you caught the last video, you know I am now officially a resident of Virginia. Virginia has been treating me so well. The 22nd, it will officially make it a month that I've been here. Okay, within my first week, I've already landed a job. Okay. And first of all, I'm speaking about this experience because I don't know who else is in the energy of wanting to relocate or just wanting to get a fresh start, and maybe me picking up and doing it afraid and alone may inspire somebody. I'm not speaking on my experience just to tell y'all what I got going on. Like, no, because if not for nothing, I like to keep my shit to myself. But I'm here to use my voice to help and inspire. And that means I have to speak on some things that I've been through as well. All right, back to it. So I've already gotten a job, and I've been working the past 2 weeks now. And, I should be congratulating myself because I got a job within the first week of me relocating to a new state. Today's my only day off, and I'm tired, but I wanted to at least pop up and pop out and speak to those who consistently tune into me. I appreciate y'all. Whether it's 5, 7, 11, 13, 22, 44, 63. Y'all see where I'm going with it? I just appreciate whoever tunes into me because you're giving me your energy for a little bit. And that means a lot to me. But I know the ones who gonna get it is gonna get it. But everything has been working out the way that it needs to work out, which lets me further know that I am in my alignment. I'm exactly where I need to be. I've been meeting the people that I've been needing to meet. Like, I even made a comment to someone, I think at my job, that I feel like I've met my tribe. I've met my soul tribe. Um, it's been raining here the past couple of days, and my allergies have been acting up if I sound a little scratchy and stuff. I'm still getting familiar with this weather. I'm still getting familiar with the humidity. I'm still getting familiar with every time it rains, the area I live at is a flood. It's always a possible flood watch, or don't be on the road because water this, water that. So I'm still getting familiar with everything. But aside from all that, Virginia has been really, really nice to me. Anyone who is in the energy of relocating, whether it's a home or a job, I encourage you to do it. I encourage you to first do the research that's necessary when it comes to your situation. But most importantly, I encourage you to do it afraid. I'm going to keep saying that. I'm probably going to keep saying that throughout the whole rest of this year because you all don't know the feeling, the overwhelming feeling of doing it afraid. And then you finally do it. And then everything turns out to be better than you imagined. Do it afraid. That's that on that. Just I've been getting a few downloads and I've been writing them down even when I'm at work. Stuff will come to my head And I said, oh, I got to share this with the people because I ain't going to gatekeep all the good stuff now. So again, don't let anyone aggravate your spirit this week, this month, this year, today, tomorrow. Keep on keeping on, regardless of your situation. Some of the downloads I've been getting have been geared towards personal growth, you know. Of course, we all know our worth, but something that made me laugh when I was just at work and just thinking, I'm like, okay, know your worth, cool. Fuck that. Know your worth and then add tax to it. Because people be playing. People be playing. If your worth is on 1,000, you better tax that bitch. Because people be playing. No more, no for me. Because I can only speak for me. No more having people play with my time. No more having people play in my face. No more having people play with or in my energy. People be playing. And I, for one, am not here for it. You shouldn't be here for it either. So know your worth and then add tax. Okay? What else did my little self write down? Also, too, aside from knowing your worth and adding tax to that shit, make yourself a priority. And I know I'm not telling you all nothing that you have not already heard before. But some of us need to hear it. Make yourself a priority. There's always going to be, for the most part, someone who's going to have something to say. Whether it's about something you're doing or everything you're doing. If you are in position where, and I feel like I said this before, but if you are in position where you don't necessarily need anybody, you don't owe nobody shit. You don't owe your happiness to anybody. You don't owe your joy to anybody. You owe it to yourself. Make yourself a priority. Make your happiness a priority. Make your joy a priority. Make your peace a priority. Just make you a priority, especially if you're someone who's been putting you on a back burner for a long time. Especially if you're someone who put you on a back burner to make sure other people are straight. It's time that you put you in the front and keep you there. I'm not saying be selfish, but be selfish. What's understood don't need to be explained. Be selfish to those who are abusing your kindness. Be selfish to those who think it's okay to come in and play in your energy. I don't need to keep going. Again, what's understood don't need to be explained. Ain't nothing wrong with being selfish. Nothing's wrong with being selfish when it comes to you taking care of you, when it comes to your well-being, when it comes to your mental health. Nothing is wrong with being selfish in those areas. Okay? So know your worth and then add tax to that shit and make yourself a priority. And this last one before I get out of here and go and sleep, because y'all can't see it, but the bags under my eyes are fully packed today. I'm ready to go on vacation, okay? There are some people, in my opinion, who needs to shock themselves and heal. Ta-da! Light bulb. I'm talking to you and you and you and you down yonder. Let's you know what I mean? Let's get it together. Shock yourself and heal. Stop shocking yourself and being a bitch to people. Stop shocking yourself, okay? And bringing negative energy to the environment. Oh my God, what? Such and such said I'm a bitch. I ain't, what a shocker. What? Every time I come around, my energy, they feel it and it's not good. What a shocker. Because a lot of y'all know that. A lot of people know that they ain't shit. A lot of people know that they need to work on themselves. A lot of people know that they are not a vibrational match for others. And for those people, I want you to wow yourself. I want you to shock yourself today, this afternoon, this evening, tonight. Shock yourself and heal. Tap dance while you're doing it. The sun will come out tomorrow, they said. It's enough going on. It's enough broken people. It's enough unhealed people already walking amongst us. Why don't you be the one to break the cycle? Why don't you be the one to end the cycle of hurt people right here with you? Like, why can't you be the one to end that shit? Shock yourself and heal. Like, are you worried that someone is gonna, eh? You know what I say? I don't give a flying fuck what people think. I put me first. Tamika loves the shit out of Tamika. Tamika got a chance to sit with herself for a long time. Okay? And I love myself. I know myself. You should too. I encourage everyone to self reflect. I encourage everyone to hold themselves accountable where accountability needs to be had. And most importantly, I encourage everyone to heal themselves. Even if you feel it's just a small thing that you may need to heal, do that. Because what if that small thing you go in to do the work and you find out this small thing may take some time for me to actually work on this and heal this. And show yourself grace and mercy while doing so. Don't beat yourself up because you find that, damn, I in fact was the problem. I in fact am the problem as to why this, and that was going on. That's okay. It's okay when you get to a place where you're now able to hold yourself accountable and now you're healing. And the affirmation for the day, the evening, the night, the afternoon is I am worthy of receiving the love that I give out. I am worthy of receiving the love that I give out. Better yet, I am deserving. I am deserving of the love that I give out. What I need is reciprocation in this chapter. And until I can get what I am giving out, not that I expect me from others, but because I know my worth, I will withhold my energy from those who are not reciprocating, from those who are not in the energy of reciprocating. Again, it's not that you are looking for you and others, but when you know your worth, you're not going to settle. And I thank you guys for tuning in with me this morning, this afternoon, this evening, tonight. I'm going to get some well needed rest. Ooh, also too, before I forget, the whole time I was in Boston, I just want to bring this up just to show y'all how the alignment actually works in the manifestation. So y'all know I went to college. I went to culinary art school, and then I ended up getting my degree for hotel restaurant management. Y'all know the whole time I was in Boston, it was so hard for me to get a management position. I thrive to be in a role of leadership because I know the way I can guide people in a positive way. Not that I want control or anything like that. I know how I am as a leader. I could not for the life of me get an assistant manager, a team lead, none of that when I was in Boston. My position here, since I moved to Virginia and found this job, I am an assistant manager. I have other managers telling me if I go to them, because I'm still new as well, like I'm still in my in my training weeks, even though I got it down packed, but let's make sure, because I've been in this position before, but not in a workplace. You understand what I'm saying? So I am in a position to be an assistant manager, and I have other managers. Sorry, tuxedo is just blowing my shit this morning, and I cannot. Peace and quiet will be around here today. It's my day off. So to be in position to where I have other managers looking at me when something is happening in the workplace and telling me, check that, I will do so so respectfully, because I'm keeping in mind I now have a group of people. I have a team that I oversee along with other managers, of course. But there will be a time where I will be the only manager and I would have to oversee. And that literally makes my heart so happy, because this is all I wanted. I went to school for this. And when I had my interview and she said, well, like, what makes you qualified? And I literally almost broke down in tears, but I didn't. And I remember saying to her when I interviewed, I said, well, how is anyone going to know exactly how I would do in this position if I don't get a shot? I understand that, you have to have confidence and trust in the person that you are putting in a position to lead a group of people. But if I never was given a shot to be in that position, how am I able to show you? How will you know? And I said, I can show you better than I can tell you. You just have to give me a shot. And I was hired that day. I was hired that day. And I'm so grateful. I think I cried that day, and I thank God all day. I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful. I'm tired, yes. Is it a lot of work? Yeah, small thing to a giant. But I'm so grateful. I'm put in this position to make a positive change. And I'm going to do just that as a leader. So again, apply for that job, apply for that position that you think you just not going to get. For me, I didn't get it back in Boston because my time was up in Boston. I outgrew where I came from. Although I'm never going to forget Franklin Field projects, I want more for myself. And I couldn't sit around waiting for more to come and find me. So I got up and I went to find it. So I'm encouraging you, do it afraid. Know your worth. Add tax to that shit. Make yourself a priority. Make yourself a priority. Do what feels right for your soul, not for anybody else. And that's that on that. Tamika Renee Bly, Audi 5000, what it is, what it do with the whoop.